Hi guys, Paulo Souza here with another video tutorial for Introduction to Music Production Week 5, and today we're going to be talking about flanger and chorus effects. So flanger and chorus effects in general are both delayed effects, which means you have a signal split in two, delay one of them, modulate a little bit, add it back into the original one, and then you get some kind of cool effect. However, the flanger uses a shorter delay, less than 1 to 5 milliseconds, while the chorus has a longer delay time, like 5 to 25 milliseconds and up. Flanger can be varied at a constant rate, and both of them, if you look at the frequency response spectrum, they are going to have the frequency notches spaced at the harmonics across it, rather than eventually spaced as in a phaser. So flanger is going to give you a depth in sort of wavering and wobbling effect, while the chorus is meant to sort of reproduce a sound of like a choir, like multiple voices, and can also give you a wider sound. So let's take a look at the flanger here, effects from Studio One, and there are some settings up here, and you can see that the flanger effect has also like a lot of presets that you can use, and the bypass right here at the left if you want to turn it off. Starting with LFO controls, we have the pitch is controlled by the LFO width, and the rate at which the wet signal is added is controlled by the speed. Here in the middle section we have the feedback, which controls the amplitude of the wet signal added back in, and the delay is how far the wet signal is going to lag behind the dry signal. Here we have depth over here, and is the wet-dry mix, so it's given in percentage wet, so the higher it is, the wetter it is. So if you set to 100%, all you're going to be hearing is the wet mix. So moving to chorus is pretty much similar. You have also some settings up here, and you have mode options, that is chorus and doubler. Basically it's all a chorus effect, but they just have two different sets. When it's set to doubler, this knob, you will be spacing, and you can have up to 3 voices. And if it is chorus, you will have 2 voices, and that is called delay. So moving forward, here it's the time, spacing is the time between the dry and the wet signal, and we have LFO controls, and again the speed and the width. So in chorus you can control the stereo width, that is the range across the left and right of the stereo spectrum, and you have some high and low pass filters, so you can set your cutoffs, and again you have depth, the mixes, the wet and the dries. So here, for example, I will have a sound of a flute, so let's play that. So if you set the flanger effect with the LFO width to 20%, the speed to 1.2, and the feedback up to 72.5%, put the delay up to 7.9, pretty high, and the depth to 73%. So let's listen the effect. So you can really listen to that wavering and wobbling effect that can blend and give you tone in your mix. And if we go to chorus, moving on, we can set the spacing to 63.37%, the LFO speed to 54 Hz, and the width to 33, and the stereo width here is mono because we recorded in mono. Set my cutoffs frequency to 57.1 Hz and 10.59 kHz. cranked up the depth to 88%, and so let's hear that effect. So you can hear that has some sort of space, some depth in the sound. So to wrap up, the flanger and the chorus. The flanger, it's a more wobbly sound, a swirly. The guitars we get this jet plane effect, and the chorus gives you more of a wavering and the shimmer, multiple voices, and it gives you that sense of space and dimension. So here I included some links for you guys to listen to some of this effect, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and good luck with the course.